In the vast, silent expanse of the ocean, the line between what is seen and what is hidden is ever shifting. Here, beneath the waves, perception is everything. A patch of sand ripples with the current, a cluster of algae sways gently, a rock sits inert on the seabed. But look closer. For a fraction of a second, the sand seems to breathe. The rock appears to blink. And then, from what was seemingly empty water, a being materializes. An apparition of flesh and intelligence. This is the realm of the cuttlefish, the ocean's premier shapeshifter. A living enigma that has mastered the art of illusion. Its existence is a constant performance. A fluid dance between visibility and invisibility, capable of altering its very appearance, both color and texture in the blink of an eye, a feat that defies our understanding of biological limits. The secret to this breathtaking metamorphosis lies embedded within its skin, a living canvas of almost supernatural capability. The biological magic begins with millions of specialized cells known as chromatophores. Each one is a tiny elastic sac filled with pigment black, brown, red, or yellow. Surrounding each sac is a web of minuscule muscles, each connected directly to the cuttlefish's brain. When the muscles contract, the sac is pulled wide, revealing its vibrant color to the world. When they relax, the sac shrinks to a near-invisible speck. This is not a slow chemical reaction like a chameleon's. It is a neurological command executed in milliseconds. Orchestrating this cellular symphony are two other types of cells. Iridophores, which reflect and scatter ambient light to create shimmering. Greens, blues, and silvers, and leucophores, which provide a background of brilliant white, enhancing the contrast and vibrancy of the entire display. Together, these layers of cells grant the cuttlefish a level of control over its appearance that is unparalleled in the animal kingdom. It doesn't just change color, it paints with light and shadow, becoming a seamless extension of its environment. This mastery of disguise is demonstrated in 1,000 different theaters across the ocean floor. Observe as one glides over a sun-dappled patch of sand. Its brain processes the granular texture, the play of light and shadow, instantly relays a cascade of commands to its skin. The chromatophores flicker and adjust, creating a pixelated pattern so perfectly matched to the seabed that the creature dissolves into the background. A predator gliding overhead would see nothing but an empty expanse. Now watch as it approaches a reef. The smooth, sandy pattern gives way to a new form. Its skin puckers and transforms, raising small, fleshy projections called papillae. These structures mimic the rough, jagged texture of the rocks and coral around it. The cuttlefish becomes a living stone, its outline broken, its presence erased. It can even mimic the gentle, rhythmic sway of seaweed. Its fins undulating in perfect time with the surrounding fronds, a ghost in the aquatic forest. Each disguise is a bespoke creation, tailored in an instant to a specific challenge, a testament to an intelligence that can perceive, analyze, and replicate its surroundings with astonishing fidelity. But this incredible power of camouflage is not merely a defensive shield. It is a finely honed weapon. For the cuttlefish to be unseen is to hold the ultimate tactical advantage. It is a strategic tool for ambush predation, turning the hunter into an invisible force of nature. By blending flawlessly into its environment, the cuttlefish can position itself just inches from its unsuspecting prey. It's becoming part of the very landscape the victim calls home. It is the patient assassin, waiting for the perfect moment, its presence entirely unknown to the small fish or crab that wanders into its kill zone. The art of the hunt is not about pursuit, but about absolute concealment. The predator weights its body a static piece of the scenery, while its sharp, W-shaped pupils track every movement with unnerving focus. The tension is palpable, a silent promise of the drama about to unfold. As the moment of attack nears, the cuttlefish may deploy its most mesmerizing and unsettling tactic. The camouflage shifts. The passive mimicry of sand or rock is abandoned for a dynamic, stunning display of moving patterns. Bold, dark stripes begin to ripple and flow across its body in a continuous hypnotic wave. This is not for hiding. This is a form of psychic warfare. The moving patterns are designed to dazzle and mesmerize its prey, a visual spectacle so captivating that it can induce a trance-like state in a nearby crab or shrimp. The victim, caught in the throes of this bewildering light show, freezes. Its neural pathways are overloaded, its escape instincts momentarily paralyzed by the sheer strangeness of the display. The predator is no longer hiding. It is actively manipulating the senses of its target, a visual predator weaving a spell of confusion and awe before the final, decisive act. With the prey immobilized, mesmerized by the pulsating light, the cuttlefish initiates its strike. What follows is an explosion of biological engineering, one of the fastest predatory movements in the ocean. Hidden within its body are two specialized feeding tentacles, distinct from its 8 arms. In less than the time it takes for a human to blink, these two tentacles are launched forward with astonishing speed and precision. They erupt from a pouch beneath its arms, extending to snatch the prey in a pincer-like grip of their suckered clubs. The action is a blur of controlled violence, a lightning-fast extension and retraction that is over in an instant. The captured crab or fish is immediately pulled back toward the cuttlefish's powerful, beak-like mouth hidden amongst its arms. The entire sequence, from hypnotic display to capture, is a masterclass in predatory efficiency, a lethal combination of psychological manipulation and biomechanical power. This complex series of behaviors, the instantaneous environmental analysis, the selection of the perfect disguise, the strategic deployment of hypnotic patterns, and the lightning-fast precise strikes peaks to a level of intelligence that continues to astonish scientists. The cuttlefish possesses one of the largest brain-to-body size ratios of any invertebrate. It can learn, it can remember, and it can solve problems. It assesses its surroundings not as a static backdrop, but as a dynamic three-dimensional space filled with threats and opportunities. It must constantly calculate angles, light, texture, and the behavior of other animals to survive and to hunt. This is not instinct alone. This is cognition. It is the mind of a master spy, constantly evaluating, adapting, and executing its mission with cold, calculated precision, an alien-like consciousness, thriving in the crushing pressures of the deep. And then, as quickly as it appeared, the spectacle is over. The hunt is complete. The vibrant, pulsating patterns fade, the rough textures smooth out, and the chromatophores flicker one last time. The cuttlefish, this marvel of evolution, once again melts back into the seascape. It becomes the sand, the rock, the shadow from which it came. It leaves behind no trace, only a lingering sense of wonder at the sheer ingenuity of nature. We are left staring at what appears to be an empty patch of ocean, questioning what our eyes have just seen, humbled by the presence of a creature that seems to operate by a different set of rules. The ultimate spy has vanished, a fleeting glimpse into a world of profound mystery and breathtaking complexity. The deep sea holds countless secrets, just like this one. If you were captivated by the mystery of the cuttlefish, like this video and follow our channel as we continue to explore the darkest corners of our planet and uncover the incredible life that hides within.